Film fans of YouTube, hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Josh, the Movie Apprentice, and today I'm doing a belated review of How to Have Sex, directed by Molly Manning Walker and starring Mia McKenna Bruce, Lara Peake, and Enver Lewis. And this film, contrary to its title, it is not an educational piece of how to do the devil's tango, but in fact, it is a story of three friends who travel to Malaga on a coming of age journey of self-discovery where they learn the harsh lessons of peer pressure, consent, and the true meaning of friendship. I have reviewed this one late. I didn't see it till late. I wanted to see it at the London Film Festival, but all the press screenings for this were full. So I had to wait till this actually came out before I got a chance to check it out. And this right here, Molly Manning Walker, has given us one of the best directorial debuts ever. And I mean that with the greatest sense of heart I can possibly muster. Our lead character, Tara, played by Mia McKenna Bruce, she is a virgin, and their whole shtick with the friends was they actually make a bet on whoever gets laid the most gets to have the bed and the rest of us will sleep on the sofa. She does not leave the film a virgin, and as you can imagine, the reason why is very unpleasant. It's one of those where it very much focuses on the idea of consent and how it can be withdrawn. Whilst there is a yes involved in there, there is definitely a pressurized feeling within it. So is it a real yes? The film heavily tells us unreservedly that that answer is no. And the party atmosphere of Malaga is captured perfectly, and the pressure that everyone involved has to be like there is really well done. There is this essence of, if you're not wanting to party all the time and you're not wanting to go get laid, then you're boring, you're being a prude, you're being a downer. Those phrases are used quite frequently in this. There are a couple of moments where a certain character who's not feeling great wants to leave early, go home early, and the immediate response of their so-called friends is to stop being boring, stop being a downer. There is a pressure on the young people that go here to do these things. There is a party game that's played for fun where two guys race to get aroused, and they have girls come up on stage to arouse them, and it becomes a very forced nature of things. It's very well done how this is portrayed. Whilst what we're seeing visually is all fun and games and happiness, there is always that underlying tenseness of the sinister side of these things that we see as normal, how these young people see this holiday as normal. There are a lot of sinister undertones in this. The big takeaway for me, obviously, the whole consent thing and the way that people try and cover for their friends and how some people don't communicate is well done. But for me, my biggest takeaway, the biggest thing that hit me the most, was the two friends Tara has. Obviously, Tara goes through this whole experience, and even before that experience, she goes with her two friends, Sky and M. And if there is a lesson to be taken away from this movie, it is keep your M's, get rid of your Skies as soon as possible, because this character, played brilliantly by Lara Peake, I have to say, is that worst kind of friend. That friend that will casually put you down, tear you down, make a backhanded comment that is very derogatory to you, but then play it off as a joke and remind you that they are your friend after all. They make a lot of their time by just tearing their friends down. Whereas our other friend, she, yes, has her own holiday she is getting involved with, so she does get distracted and doesn't click on something's going on with Tara straight away. But the way there's always that knowing look from her that she is noticing there is something wrong with their friend, and the way these two friends approach the situation and the change of Tara's mood as the film goes on shows you who the real friends are and who the bad friends are. The bad friends will tear you down. The bad friends will tell you to stop being boring, stop being a prude, and there is a sense that they will never really clock that something's wrong with you. You're just there as someone to hang out with. Whereas your true friends, they will clock something's up with you, and they will poke and prod and they won't overstep. They will eventually get the answer from you when they feel like you're ready, and they will never shame you for it. And whilst they might not always give the best advice, they are still there for you when the push comes to shove. So that is my biggest takeaway from this movie, because it is really well done how subtle it is directed in that aspect of Friends on Holiday, and I have to give the film full marks for that. As for the lads on one side, one character comes in and you think he's going to be the stereotypical big Chad a-hole character, and he's not. He plays like that for most of the film, but he does do some decent things and actually shows that he's not all this big lad drinking guy. He very much has his own feelings. He's more content with just sitting and sharing bad jokes with someone. Even there's a difference between, without spoiling, there is an action to a girl passing out. One character makes the right choice. One character makes the monstrous wrong choice. And the film executes it perfectly. It can be difficult to watch at times, and this film is unapologetic in how it exposes how normalized young people see some of these very disturbing aspects of the partying lifestyle, and full credit to them for that. This film stuck with me. It made me feel tense from start to finish, and it made me feel angry at certain points as well. Honestly, I cannot wait to see what Molly Manning Walker does next. And Mia McKenna Bruce, who I've not given enough shout outs in this review, she is absolutely incredible as a lead Tara, and I cannot wait to see what she does next going forward. Before I get into my grade, if you like what you're seeing on the channel, click that like button and subscribe for more video content like this coming all the time, where I review movies and I aim to get into some more video essays, my ranking at the end of the year, as well as my yearly montage of the year in cinema. Without further ado, let's grade this. How to Have Sex is a harsh look at the late teenage lifestyle of partying, how we grow to find ourselves, finally getting that small bit of independence, having that self-discovery, figuring out who our true friends are versus our bad friends, and the whole aspect of consent and how it can be taken away, and how some people, whilst they might not know the full story, they will go out of their way to defend those they probably should not defend. It's very well done. It feels very real, very raw, and Molly Manning Walker is a fantastic director, and I cannot wait to see what she does next. I'm going to have to say that for me, How to Have Sex is a perfect cup of tea. So How to Have Sex, have you seen it? If you have, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Again, you like what you see on the channel, like, subscribe, notifications, follow me on the socials, including Letterboxd, X, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. But until next time, everybody, my name is Josh. I've been Movie Apprentice. I'll see you all in the next video.